Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? The King of Lightning here today. Toriko, chapter 345, live reaction. The truth about the project. There we go. I've been wondering what the fuck is going on with this project. But before that, Frozen. Back from the dead, apparently. Oh no, she's still dead, but she's like a spirit in front of Komatsu. Who is this woman? It's Frozen. We know who that is. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, out of nowhere, these dudes with masks just come. Wait, hold on. Did they just appear out of nowhere, or were they already there but he couldn't see them? You know, because okay, if the guys with the masks, the ones that have their souls traded out and shit, like the way they kind of like phase in. Initially, I thought that maybe they all like blitzed in, like they pulled some speed shit, and Froze is no longer there. However, now I'm starting to think maybe they were already there because they're walking around as if like nothing is going on. So what I think happened is Komatsu saw Froze, but in reality, he was, I guess, looking at the spirit world in some weird way. And in the actual real world, these guys are walking around. The old man says that Komatsu is a work applicant for the country's project. And the guy's like, there are actually people who want to do that? The country's project is very ominous. Chaco's, I'm assuming, mom gives him a mask to put on. So I think he just got his ass saved by his mom, straight up. And now he's going to the red pot, the savoringness boiling. And then she's looking on. And as she's looking on, she kind of like something happens to her where she like flinches or she winces. So here's my assumption based on that alone. I know I'm going out there, but based on the mask, her soul should have been switched out. But I think there's still a portion of her soul remaining, her original soul remaining in her body. And the switch soul is now taking over. So when she saw Chaco, like the last or like the soul remaining inside her body, like took over for a bit so she could save Chaco. And then now in comes the new soul, and now that's coming back in form. That's what I'm thinking. But again, based on these two panels, that's really far out there.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
We're getting good intel on what's happening here when it comes to the whole soul transaction and whatnot, and the selection process. So, and I quote, when citizens of the slums are forced into labor, they are first split into two groups, those seen as having abnormal bodies and those having abnormal spirits. The transacting of souls occurs with those who are seen as having abnormalities in their spirits. Also, this of course goes for those that are utter dimwits or constantly lazy, but it also includes those who are very violent or have no education. So, no education is apparently a factor for having an abnormal spirit. No education. So, that, like, why? No idea. Because education is something that is an outside factor. Alright? Your spirit being innately dim-witted, or angry, or lazy. Okay, fine. But outside education. And I continue. Their souls are placed with the souls of those that were excellent to begin with. And then they do things like participate in the project as chefs. Sometimes they are allowed to open a shop in the city depending on their skill. The 10 Shell 5 are representative of that. So that's, of course, very important to know. And then they continue on where basically the 10 shells themselves have been resurrected time and time and time again. It's felt like they've been alive for thousands of years. And they're the ones that have the most experience as chefs. And their skills are continuously honed. So that's very important when it comes to understanding the whole concept of selection when it comes to the spirit side. And the body side is wow. While still alive, they are turned into fertilizer. While still alive, while still alive, they are turned into fertilizer to become the savoriness for the full course. In other words, they're killed. If they have good luck and their physical abnormality is judged to be only slight, they will be sent into labor just as they are. But I suppose that can't be called lucky. So that is. And what full course needs people to become fertilizer for it? Like, that is some Neo-Demon stuff, straight up. So we need more insight on that as well. But at least we're getting insight on this whole selection process. That's very important. Yeah, right here. We are being forced into the same thing as our ancestors, which were slaves to the nitro. So the same thing of labor applies here. What the fuck? How the fuck do they get so much air? Whoa. The revival and cooking of an ingredient called air is happening here. There's mad air trees. How the hell did they do this shit? Yo, how the... Okay. Yo, Area 6. What the fuck is happening? No, straight up. Mad air fruits and air trees. How the fuck are they pulling this shit off? I mean, granted, like, they're not full-blown airs, but still, mind you, it's like the air that could, like, enough air to, like, fill the volume of air for an entire planet in, like, one fruit, dude. The fuck? Okay. Alright, let's see what the fuck's going on here. Okay. Alright, okay. So, this is some good intel. So, apparently, a Soul Saiseiya, Ika-sama, he reproduced air successfully. And according to this individual, it takes dozens of hundreds or thousands of years. It takes a long period of time to actually do that because it's a super special preparation ingredient. So, like, that's how it works. And that's why a lot of these souls of these talented chefs are revived over and over and over again. Because a regular person can't live that long. So, I mean, granted, you fuckers like Jiro that have been around for like centuries. Jiro! He's been around for centuries. But still, if it takes a long time, takes thousands of years, sometimes hundreds of thousands of years to actually cook this ingredient, then even guys like Jiro aren't going to stay around that long. So what happens is they have to revive their souls in different bodies time and time again so they can continue to cook the ingredient. They don't know Komatsu's way. Komatsu's way is the massive shortcut way, all right? And that's the true way. But even still, that's air. Because air apparently is it requires the shortest amount of prep for cooking. Now, remember when Komatsu cut pear? The real Kaka, when she was there, she was going over pear's preparation method of actually cooking it, and that was some time, dog. I was like, and Toriko was like, nah, man, what? I ain't gonna be here for that long. I want my food now. I want that shit now. And Komatsu's like, okay, I'm gonna stand, deliver, cut, and the story. So another takes a very, very, very long time to cook. I think the longest out of all the ingredients in Akashi's full course. And we know based on the events in the previous chapter, he did that in like a few decades. So he took what would maybe be like 500,000 years of cooking, and he shrunk that down to a few decades. But right now, Komatsu, because this guy is going over how they cook air, and Komatsu's like, nah, dog, that's not it. The true way to cook air is not like that. So Komatsu's gonna lay down the law. So one of these smaller air fruits looks ripe. So he's gonna finish it. He's gonna finish this country project. Alright, there we go. All of a sudden, back channel and the world of souls. The back channel and the world of souls as the same place. Well, the flow of time in each one is different, but they mean pretty much the same thing. In a broad sense, the safe zones in the camping monsters are in the same general category. So, safe zones have a different flow of time. Like, apparently Toriko is going really deep with the Dio. Like, there's a lot of time manipulation going on here. The world of souls is the deepest space of the safe zones. The place on Earth where another first arrived. You could call it the ultimate safe zone. And we're getting, I haven't even started to read this, and I'm seeing crazy shit going on. This is going to be a good panel, good page. Let's read. Yo, get the fuck out of here. This is crazy. What? Oh, okay, alright. Oh, man, okay, alright. Okay, so here's the layout. All of the savoriness that flows in the gourmet world seas is produced by none other than another. It is the top class savoriness even among Acacia's full course. And predators from all over the world came to seek that savoriness. The zenith member of all the predators and the 8 kings, Whale King Moon, came to hunt down another. And I quote, Moon is a demon that swallows every sort of object. The extreme gravity that Moon possesses even swallows light and never lets it escape. That's why the black triangle is always dark. Long ago, in order to escape from Moon, another is said to have finally surpassed the speed of light. So another is FTL. The place where another surpassed the speed of light became a warp in space-time, a special kind of space that no one recognized. That was the entrance to the back channel. Another, by moving faster than the speed of light, created the back channels. And we continue. Within it was a world which made it seem like time was stopped. When you are within the back channel, with time moving slower, you can go through a sensation that makes you feel like you've warped through space. The dude is making like hyperdrives and shit. Like no, genuine like warp windows and shit. Like straight up. That's what's happening. That's crazy. Alright, Toriko has gone into the warping realm. Like Mitsutoshi, he's throwing the craziest shit. He's throwing the craziest shit, man. We've gone into the warping realm. Fucking fantastic. And he says, yeah, the warp kitchen is a type of a back channel, as is the warp road we just came through. Manipulating space and time, warping space and time by going faster than the speed of light. Like it's... That's Toriko for you, man. Oh, no! Wow! Okay. So you can pass through the back channel because time does flow. It flows slowly, but time certainly does pass in them. So it's safe to enter the back channels with a flesh and blood body. However, there exists a world called Time Zero. Oh, God. Yo, Zawaldo! Oh, yeah. Okay, Time Zero. That is the world of souls. In that place alone, even the concepts of space and time do not exist. It is a special world that only consciousness can reach. And the Whale King Moon's stomach leads you directly there? Because if that's the case, then Whale King Moon is a straight up instant kill. So the entrance to Time Zero is specifically where another passed the speed of light. And there are several, and remember how there are several gates in Area 6 like that? Well, those are places where another surpassed the speed of light. Those direct spots. And that's how you get to Time Zero. The Eternity Kitchen is the country's project, the place where we're cooking Acacia's full course. Now, granted, here's the thing. They're cooking Acacia's full course, but it's not of the same degree as the real full course. It's a fake full course. That's what it is. And plus, they're still missing God. And this kitchen's fucking nuts. Holy shit. The Blue Nitro Kitchen in the furthest lands is nothing compared to the Kitchen of Eternity, or the Eternity Kitchen. It is nothing, man. Nah, man. These guys, they're stacked. They even got a pyramid For some fucking reason. They got a pyramid in the back, like she. You know what? We have some free space, throw in a pyramid. Holy hell, man. Yo! Komatsu! Yo! Motherfuckers are cheese, son. So Asuruti starts. To start with, over there is the first kitchen. That's where the air through the Cassius salad is being Boosh! Like, yo! Yeah! Yeah! Yo, what you thought this was? We good. We good. What was that? All of a sudden, there was a blast coming from the first kitchen. No was like, oh yeah, that's my hubby. Yeah, that's my man. Straight up, that's right, No. Respect Komatsu. That's right. This is 120% saverness. First, the true cooking of air is complete. Chef Komatsu, look at this guy. He's like, yeah. I made it. And then fucking, of course, this guy. Nani? Like, yes. Respect the best chef. Respect him. Stop disrespecting Komatsu. Yo. And that's the chapter right there. I like it. Alright, so I'm done. So I will see you guys for the review of this chapter and the previous chapter tomorrow. So, of course, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice goddamn day. Yeah.